Welcome to this video about the 2026 Medicare Part D prescription drug plans, Enhanced Benefit Design Basics Explained. Or, why do some Medicare prescription drug plans have lower maximum out-of-pocket costs than others? Here's what you'll learn. The basic differences between the Medicare Part D standard benefit design and the enhanced design. Using an example prescription drug, see how the maximum out-of-pocket costs are calculated using both plan designs. So, let's start with the standard benefit design established for all 2026 Medicare Part D prescription drug plans. It includes the three cost-sharing phases. First, the deductible phase of $615. Second, the initial coverage phase of 25% coinsurance, to a total maximum out-of-pocket of $2,100. And third, the catastrophic phase, when an individual pays zero for their prescription drugs for the remainder of the plan year. Next is an enhanced alternative design. This is where a plan can increase its value by adding drugs that are specifically excluded from Part D coverage, or reducing or eliminating the standard deductible, or by reducing the cost sharing in the initial coverage phase on specific drugs. For example, using copays instead of coinsurance. There is no standard enhanced alternative plan. Each plan can have its unique design as long as it maintains the actuarial value of the standard benefit design. The Medicare-defined standard benefit is used to calculate the maximum out-of-pocket costs on all Part D plans, regardless of each plan's deductible, coinsurance, and copays. The defined standard plan in 2026 includes the $615 annual deductible and the 25% coinsurance until the $2,100 maximum out-of-pocket cap is reached. So, let's look at an example. Here we have a brand name prescription drug that has a retail cost of $1,015 per month. Using the standard benefit design, all three cost-sharing phases are applied to the drugs on a plan. However, the individual has enrolled in a plan that uses an enhanced alternative benefit design. The plan has no annual deductible and a $47 copay per month, which results in a lower maximum out-of-pocket to get to the catastrophic phase sooner. Beginning in January, the retail cost of the brand name prescription drug is $1,015. Using the defined standard benefit, the prescription drug plan deducts $615 from the retail cost. Then applies 25% coinsurance to the remaining $400, which equals $100. The individual on the enhanced alternative plan, in this example, only pays a $47 copay. In February, the standard plan applies 25% coinsurance to the entire $1,015 retail cost, or $253.75 towards the maximum out-of-pocket. On the enhanced plan, the individual pays only a $47 copay. This continues in March, April, May, and June. In July, the plan applies 25% coinsurance to $460 of the retail cost, or $116.25, to reach the maximum out-of-pocket cap of $2,100. The remainder is applied to the catastrophic coverage phase, in which case, the individual pays zero. Because the $2,100 maximum out-of-pocket cost is calculated using the defined standard benefit, the individual on the enhanced plan, whose costs are only copays, reaches their maximum out-of-pocket of $329 for the year. This is well below the standard benefit design maximum out-of-pocket cap of $2,100. Using the defined standard benefit design, once the individual leaves the initial coverage phase and enters the catastrophic phase, the individual pays zero for their prescription drugs for part of July and the remainder of the calendar year. Remember, this is only one example of one prescription drug in one scenario. Consult with your Medicare agent or the Medicare Plan Finder on Medicare.gov. If you need expert advice on finding a prescription drug plan, contact your trusted state-licensed, Medicare certified, independent insurance agent for help.